Hi, YouTube friends. Here we go. Hi, everybody. How's it going? It's Nancy. Hope you're having an awesome day. You know the drill. If it says was live above my head, then you're gonna type hashtag replay in the comments. That way I can welcome you to my page. Hope everyone's doing awesome. Keyword today is Noel. If you type the word Noel, check your messages. You will get a message from my page with all the things we're using today. A whole bunch of fun things happening on my page today. I'm going to tell you all about them as we get set up. So I have an ink mat here. It is somewhat sticky, even though it needs to be cleaned a little bit. And we are going to use this giant drawstring bag. You guys, there's a BOGO sale going on right now on my website. It's under BOGO, I believe, BOGO, on the little tabs on my site. When you go there, it's buy one, get one free surfaces, and there's some transfers too. So just know, here's a little disclaimer. First of all, this surface is in that. This is why I'm using it. When you make a purchase with BOGO, you guys, your free one doesn't automatically go in your cart. You want to make sure that you add the second one. Also, remember that your most inexpensive surface is going to be your free one. So I try to, anytime we have these kind of sales, which actually it's been a little while since we've had one, you're going to want to make sure you have like the same price surfaces just so you get the most for your value. You don't have to, but if you get something big like this and then something small, your least expensive thing is going to be free. Okay, so this is 18 by 24. If you have a giant, a giant transfer or largest one, this will fit the largest one. We're not going to use a large one today. We're going to use a different size, but it's going to look cute no matter what. So when you get here, say hello, type the word Noel, and check your messages, okay? Also, guys, don't forget my craft box for September. It is live on Etsy. There's not many left, so make sure you make your purchase. I am all caught up with orders from Etsy, so your item is either on the way or will be in the mail tomorrow. All right, I'm thinking I want to have this ink mat kind of not all the way to the bottom, but like, you know, most of the way to the bottom, kind of in the middle, I suppose, from the top to the bottom. And then the nice part about the ink mats, they're sticky. And you don't really have to iron your project before you're going to heat set it and all that. So yesterday, somebody asked me about heat setting. And so I thought, let's do an ink project today. This isn't exactly in the middle, but that's okay. That is okay. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing good. We'll pop on my computer here and hopefully I can see your comments. Looks like some of you are on. Yay, yay, yay. Looks like it's going to cooperate. Hi, Kathleen. How are you? Natalie, hello. Sue, hello. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Kathleen and Linda. Juanita Hooker, how are you? Hi, Mary Ann. Deborah Boyd Miner, how are you? Nina, hello. Everybody's on this afternoon. Glad to see you guys. All right, thanks for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. The BOGO sale goes until September 8th. Today's the 4th, so you have 5 days, okay? 5 days for the buy one, get one free surfaces. This is a transfer, I believe is in the BOGO also. So the surface, this drawstring bag, and I think this transfer, I checked real quick this afternoon. I can't remember if that was true or not, but I'm pretty sure this was in there also. So in the cart link, you're going to want to go, it just has these items. you're going to want to add your free ones to it. Or you, honestly, these two, you could buy one, get one free. Could work like that. But double check on this one. All right, how's everybody doing? We're going to use this transfer. I bought this because it's in French. My son is dating someone from France right now. And I thought this would be perfect to have in the house come Christmas time. Okay? So we are going to use this giant burlap sack. And notice I am not going to fuzz the transfer. When you're working with material, you, what's the words I want to use? You do not want to fuzz because you want this to stick to your fabric as much as possible. And I have not done something like this in a while. See, this is on the ink mat. Hi, Quinn dog. You guys see Quinn walking around? Hi, baby. How are you? She never comes in the craft room. I don't know if you guys can see her. Oh, see, there she is. All right. Say hi to Quinn when you pop on. I'm worried that this is going to go through. Well, I'm going to take a chance. Chance on me. Okay, so this is basically Santa with a Christmas tree and a bunch of words, okay? So what you want to do is grab a squeegee, and usually when I work with a bigger surface, I'm just going to do one color, and I'm going to do one color. I like the small squeegee for that. Thanks, Amanda, for saying hi to Quinn. Quinn is like, okay, we had, she was our third dog at the time when we got her. And honestly, we kind of kept calling her like the grandchild of dogs. She was the most, you know, the other two dogs kind of became chopped liver when she came around. Hi, Florine. How are you? Okay, so we're going to take, and I have not used this yet, so I don't even think this is open. This is Shimmer Forest ink. Hi, Pam Paulo. I don't know, Pam. I am up and down. It is so weird. I just don't even know what's going on with me right now. But thank you. In this second, in this moment, I almost feel like myself. But, you know, in about half an hour, I can just feel it's just weird. I just don't even know. Anyway, we're going to use this Shimmer Forest ink, which I'm super excited to use. And I decided we're just going to keep this simple. And we're going to do this whole thing in Shimmer Forest. And I think it's going to be really pretty with the brown of the burlap. Hi, Florine. I am doing okay at this moment. And I'm just going to take every moment that I feel fine and be happy about it. Thank you, Pam. I appreciate you. Okay. I'm going to pull this down just a little bit so you guys can see like the whole thing. But we're just going to do this whole thing in ink. Now, here's the thing. Even though this burlap sack is material, you don't have to use ink. If you wanted, you absolutely could use paste with this, and it will hold up. It's not like it's going to fade. I have a book bag that I use when I go to my meeting every week that I've used for 3 years, and it looks just fine. Still, 3 years later, the only thing is you can't wash it, okay? So if there is something that on fabric that you plan to wash, then you need to use ink, okay? But like for this, if I'm going to use this to house a Christmas gift, do I really need to wash it? Probably not. And will I? Probably not. I'm going to do it in ink just for you guys, but I could have done this in paste. And number two, I really wanted to use Shimmer Forest because I bought it a while ago and did not use it. So we're using it. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Janelle. How are you? Hi, Quinn, and hi, Nancy. Glad you are well, right? I'm going to take it when I can get it. This is what I said, Wendy. I'm just going to I'm going to take it 1 minute at a time. Instead of 1 day at a time, I'm going to take it like, 1 minute at a time. All right, so we are just going to press all this in all the way around. It takes a minute, but here's the thing, other thing about ink that I love is you don't have to really worry about it drying in the silkscreen while you work, okay? First of all, the shimmers, they take a little longer to dry, so that's one thing. And the ink takes longer to dry, so you have more time with ink than you do with paste. If I was doing this with paste, I probably would only do like a quarter of it, lift it, lay it down, all the things. With this, I think I'm good. Isn't it so pretty, Pam? I think it's gorgeous. All right, we're just pressing it in. Now with ink, the other thing you need to know, it's not really a tricky thing, it's just a thing. You want to use firm pressure. I didn't really up to this point, but let me go back over and press firm, okay? Because you want that fabric to grab the ink. So you definitely want to use firmer pressure than like if you're using this on wood or plastic or glass or something like that. You want to use firmer pressure. Okay, let me get this one side here. And I guess I'm going to be a left-hander for this moment. Let me bring it over so you can see. I'm just pressing it in. This really does go right up to the almost the very edge of this transfer. It's got like a distressed border around it. That part is optional. If you get that in, great. If not, great. Now we're about to find out if I pressed hard enough. As I lift it, I will be able to see if it went all the way through. Isn't this so pretty? I've been meaning to use that. I kind of forgot about it. I got caught up in the peanuts craze. All right, we're just going to lift this carefully. Now this is where I didn't press hard enough. Okay, so I'm just going to lay it back down, give it a little more zhuzh. And make sure that's fully adhered, fully into the paint. So you can always just lay it back down and add more. It is distressed, but like I said, I knew I didn't get enough right there. This is so pretty. All right, my Noel. I could see that my paste did not go through there. So let's push a little harder right here. The whole thing is distressed, so it really doesn't matter that much, but I'm just going to go over it one more quick time because I think as I was chatting and telling you to press harder, I realized I didn't really. And I didn't push through here. All right, let's see how we did this time. Hi, Laura. How you doing, girl? Good to see you popping on. All right. Did that go through? It's like half. It's hard to know because right here, I didn't. See, this is what, you know what? This is do as I say, not as I do moment. Press that paste firmly, or the ink firmly through to the fabric. So good to see you, Laura. All right, now it's going. Now, you guys, this really is so pretty. This, guys, you're going to clean in your sink with water and a board eraser. Okay, I'm going to do this in my sink because it's quite large. I'm not even going to spray it. I'm just going to stick it to my table and hope I don't get it on my white pants. And then we're going to flip this around. I'm going to show you how pretty this is. You guys, look at this. One and done. Isn't that gorgeous? What do you think? Hit that heart button for me. I am going to work on getting my ink mat out of here. Let's see if I went through. I bet. So you're a busy lady now, Laura. You guys keep Laura in your prayers, okay? She had some scary stuff go on, and she's doing awesome now, which is, we love her. Leaving at 5 and 4. Oh, is that Coos Bay in Oregon? Oh, well, that's nice. I don't know. I've never heard of that. Thank you guys for the hearts. Okay, I got my ink mat out, so I'm going to, isn't that so pretty? Goodness, you could do this in all red, would be beautiful. I really just wanted to show you this color, so. How cute. Or you could do just him in red, probably. Let's try this. Thanks for all those hearts. Now, my heat tool will dry this pretty fast. You could just let this sit overnight. Or honestly, you could even give this as a gift with your gifts in it, I mean. And then heat set it before you put it away. As long as you heat set it before you wash it, you're good to go. I actually didn't even grab my iron. Thank you, Kathleen. Yes, this would be great on a pillow. And honestly, I would have done this in a pillow had the BOGO sale not gone on today. So there you go with that. My original thought was a pillow. But now, if my son, and if he heard me say if, he'd be mad at me. But if Joe is still dating his lovely French girl come December, and I think he will, her gifts will be in here. How fun, right? I love a good theme, as teachers do. All right, let me just get this mostly dry. This is almost dry all the way to the end here. Okay, now what you're going to notice with ink, let me grab my iron and then I'll show you. It's just right here. Hang on. The main thing with ink that you'll notice is that when it's dry, you're going to feel it like it's raised off of the fabric. Love you too, darling. We do need that. We need that big time. We need it big time. So hard this time of year, like from school until January, it's crazy. But we can soon. Anyway, but when you heat set it, it's going to feel like part of the fabric. That's the difference. Okay? So when you heat set, this is for all my beginners out there. You want a piece of parchment paper. I reuse mine a million times. I get mine, I've used Dollar Tree parchment paper, don't love it for some reason. But anyway, you can use it. You're going to put your iron on the hottest setting that your fabric will allow. I have mine all the way up, no steam. So take all your water out and then just iron it for like a couple minutes-ish. Now, if you have a heat press, it's 305 for 30 seconds on each section, right? So, but what I do, you know me, I just ish everything. Do you guys ish things? Which means I kind of iron it for this amount of time. And then I go back and I sort of feel it. And then so I don't really time it. I just go by feel. Honestly, you guys, it's pretty permanent, but you want to add a little heat to it. That's going to make it for sure permanent. Anything that I've ever done is never faded. Never. So, I've had shirts wear out before the ink, so I haven't had an issue with the way I do it. So if you follow my steps, you'll have no problem. Hi, Rochelle. I'm doing okay. Rochelle, thank you for asking. Doing good in this moment. We're deciding to take it 1 minute at a time. In this minute, I'm doing fine. Okay, so the BOGO sale's going on right now. If you type the word, what's our word? Noel. It's going to give you the cart link for this. I believe these both items are in the BOGO sale. You know what? I can even double check it. Let me double check it. Shop. BOGO, big BOGO sale. I'm going to check this. I know the sack is definitely on sale, but I'm just not positive if the transfer is, so we're about to find out. Okay, and then once you heat set it, it's going to feel like part of the fabric, okay? That's kind of how you know it's done. Let me just double check, because I swore I scrolled through here and I was like, oh, that's awesome, because I haven't done that transfer yet. Let me just triple check myself. Yes, this transfer and the burlap sack are on sale, buy one, get one free. So, let's see, the Joyeaux Noel, the retail cost of the bag is $35. This is just retail cost. And the transfer retail cost, the transfer retail cost is $35. The bag, wait for it, is $16. So your bag would be free and then you would buy your transfer. I don't know the perks price offhand. The designer price is something, but it's buy one, get one free. Okay, guys? So don't miss out on that. So if you were to get this, your bag would be the free item. Okay? There's lots of things. The shiplap signs. So many things, you guys. Lots and lots of surfaces. Buy one, get one free. And there's some bundles in there also that are buy one, get one free. So you could get two. And the second one would be free also. There's a Halloween tote with the transfer. So cute. Same for me, Rochelle. We're both at the 1 minute of a time. My shirts always fade even after letting them dry for it and heat setting. Brenda, okay, I've never had anything fade. So tell me, what are you using to heat set? Let's see. Okay, so let me just show you the finished deal. And then we're going to fill it, right? I would fill it with Christmas presents. Now, the thing is, the reason I did it up off the ground is because when you fill it, right, you're not going to necessarily see the very bottom. And then when you cinch it, see if I can cinch this really quick. You're going to lose some of this space here. So honestly, guys, your size D transfers are going to look beautiful on this, okay? They're going to be perfect. So let me pull that back out. I did a few of these last year, but I did mail them off, so I got to have some more. What do you guys think? Hit that heart button. Type the word Noel. Check your messages. Make sure you're in the perks program, guys, because you're going to get a better deal for all this with your buy one, get one free, okay? All right. All right, thanks for hanging out with me. I know it was quick, 2 quick ones in a row. I have a rehearsal dinner to get to, so I got to go do this hair and change and all the things. So wish me luck, and we'll see you guys soon, okay? Bye, everybody. Bye, YouTube friends.